everyone, I'm Elyse, the occupational therapist making stroke information simple. And today I want to talk about one of those invisible issues that people often deal with after stroke, trouble with memory. This video is specifically for survivors with short-term memory issues impacting function and daily activities. When we have an injury to our brain, this can result in both visible and invisible changes. Just like how some of you might experience one-sided weakness, which is a very visible issue, brain injury can also result in invisible changes, like changes to our cognition. And cognition is basically just how we take in information, store it, process it, and retrieve it. The first thing I want you to know is that you are not alone. I have worked with many survivors who have dealt with memory issues and changes in cognition. And a 2015 study actually found that 2/3 of stroke survivors actually deal with cognitive changes after their first stroke. I'm going to walk you through two different approaches to cognitive rehabilitation. The first approach is remediation. Remediation uses exercises and activities to improve your memory and cognition. The second approach is compensation. Compensation uses techniques and strategies to help you work around memory issues so that you can still do what's important to you. Now, both of these approaches have their merits, and I'd argue that you actually need both of them to improve your overall cognition. Just like in physical rehabilitation, it takes a lot of practice and repetition to improve memory. Neuroplasticity principles apply here too. Try to start thinking of your brain more like a muscle. If you had bicep weakness, you might pick up a dumbbell and start to do some bicep curls. If you're having trouble with memory, you need to practice things that challenge your memory. Let's start with remediation. The first remediation activity is card matching. I like this activity because most of us have an old deck of cards lying around somewhere. Although I got these specific matching cards from the Dollar Tree, you may be able to pick one up too. You don't have to use the entire deck. Pick anywhere between 6 to 12 cards to start with, and just make sure that they're in pairs. For example, red eights, blackjacks, etc. Place the cards face down on the table, flip one over, and then look for its match. If they don't match, flip them both back over and repeat. The goal with this activity is to work on that memory muscle by having you remember where the card matches are located. The second remediation activity is working puzzles. Some people love them and some people don't, but puzzles can be a great way to challenge your memory and perception. Pour the pieces out onto the table and set the box up so that you can look at it to give you a reference. You'll have to refer to the picture and remember what it looks like to start setting it up. Then you'll have to remember which pieces fit where. The third remediation activity is meditation. Meditation not only helps us feel more relaxed, less depressed, and connected to our bodies, but researchers have also found that it can actually help increase brain connectivity, which is a huge part of stroke recovery. It might be hard to do when you're first starting out. If you've ever tried to just sit quietly, you'll notice that you can get very distracted by all the thoughts running through your brain. I'd recommend using a free app like Insight Timer or even a paid app like Headspace to help guide you through it. Now let's move on to some compensatory strategies. The first compensatory strategy is to set a reminder. Although I haven't had a brain injury or a stroke, I do struggle with short-term memory issues. I use reminders for everything. I set a recurring reminder for my nightly medication, I set a reminder when I start laundry, and I set a reminder when I'm cooking food and don't want to forget that I have the oven on. My favorite app to use is the Reminders app on my iPhone, which is what I'm showing you in this video. I like using my phone because I always have it with me. But if you're old school, you can use a stopwatch or a kitchen timer. They'll work too. The second compensatory strategy is to make a list. Many of us, myself included, enjoy the act of physically writing out a list. I used to do this all the time when I was writing out my grocery list. But you know what I also did? I lost that list more times than I can count. Using a digital list on your phone using the Notes or Reminders app can be really helpful. I'm showing you the Notes app on my iPhone in this video. We tend to bring our phones everywhere with us, so if your grocery list is on your phone, you won't forget it. The third compensatory strategy is everything in its place. Make sure that the things you use most often all have their place. Keep your keys in a bowl or hook by the door. Keep your phone in your pocket or plugged in to charge. That way, when you go back to look for them, you won't have to guess where you left them. Okay, everyone, that's it for today. I hope you found these exercises and strategies helpful. Let me know what other topics you might like me to cover in the comments below. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications on when I post new videos. I'll see you next time.